Hello, this is Arturelia Film Room Reviews. I'm Arturo, and today I'll be reviewing Zero Dark 30 tells the story of a true mission that happened that ended up killing Bin Laden. And this film shows how everything led up to it. But is it a film that is like good or okay? Usually military films for me, sometimes it's just good, but I wouldn't really come back to it. And sometimes they're okay. What would I think of Zero Dark 30? Well, that's why you're here. Today I'll be reviewing this film. Let's go. The story is about the operation to capture or kill Bin Laden and follows a CIA intelligence analyst. We see her go through the years of trying to find information, but will also suffer losses and stress with what she's going through to find the main terrorist who caused 9/11. And the soundtrack is your type of military or covert operation theme. The film itself, well, I can't really remember anything that was wrong with the film. Editing, all that. I mean, it seemed fine to me. But as for my enjoyment of this film, did I enjoy it? I can say this. I did enjoy the film because it showed all this build up to find Bin Laden, though it was more of a type of thing of the CIA just digging up information. Most moments for me were interesting, knowing what she had to go through to find Bin Laden, even the team that went in. There's not a lot of action except for the very end point when they stormed the compound. And all the stuff that happened during these long year journey to find him, tragedy, etc. And it made me showed me wow, even in a favorite period of mine, a lot of bad things were happening during that time of my life. Now, there was another film before we saw this called Argo. And if I were to pick between the two that I would rewatch again, it would probably be Argo. But I'm not saying that Zero Dark 30 is bad, no. I mean, I liked how they executed that moment in history, but it's not really like, American Sniper or I don't know, like maybe Lone Survivor. Usually films like that don't really bring me back, but Zero Dark 30 was an interesting take on that, but it's not something I'm gonna rewatch again. I can say if you're someone that likes military films with action, you're not gonna expect much for this film. The only time you see action is the ending point of the film. Well, Zero Dark 30 was a, slow progressive film to lead up to the capture of Bin Laden. And in the end, we all know what happened. And I liked how they showed the real stuff that went on over there. While the film had a good, really good take on it and nice conclusion, while it does have memorable moments, it's just another military film that I can say was for one good watch, and then I move on. There are probably, obviously Argo is one I would probably watch again, or it just really depends on what the film is. While Zero Dark 30 was more of this CIA thing, and we get into this world of the CIA, but the film itself would probably get a 7 out of 10. But I like how the director brought it on the big screen to see how the operation went. And man, was that point, yeah, pretty intense what they had to go through. As for my recommendation, I will point you to Megan Levy, American Sniper, and Lone Survivor. These are the only 3 military films of Iraq and Afghanistan that I have watched. And Zero Dark 30 is obviously the ending point of the terrorist Bin Laden, which basically, if you watch in different orders, they take place in different times. But you might find these to your liking if you like military stuff. I like my military stuff, but it just depends on the film. especially the Afghanistan and Iraq War. Well, this is Arturelia Film Room Reviews signing off.